Hey y'all, Jamie here, proud 56-year-old trans woman from New Orleans. So, where last I left off, well, I had pissed off all kinds of people. My ex husband, his current wife, and his brother, and his brother's wife, and yeah, I'm sure if his daddy was still alive, I'd have pissed him off too. That being said, everybody wants me to stop telling my stories, y'all. They want me to stop telling my own life story because they happen to be like supporting characters in it for a hot minute. They made for a couple of interesting stories, you know? Out of my whole life, they made for a few interesting stories and they're up in arms about them. So, tisk tisk. I'm not using any of your real names. I mean, well, his brother and his brother's wife, yeah, that's their real first names. But nobody knows Mickey's real name. So, how the hell are you ever going to know who they are? You can't. Not unless these two idiots over there in Florida keep running their fucking asses, running their mouths, writing checks with their mouths that their asses can't cash. That's what they're doing, threatening me with lawsuits and all that. You're not going to do shit. You're not going to do shit. Okay? Because you can't. Because I'm not telling his real fucking name. So what are you going to do? Go to a lawyer and tell them, oh, she's talking about somebody named Peter and Belinda on the internet. And oh my God, it's us. And really? You're going to go through all that? Really? Come on. Bring it. Let's make it interesting. Bring it. What are you going to get out of me? That's what I want to know. What do you think you're going to get out of me? I really want to know that one. Anyway, all that being said, y'all, I'm not going to talk about Mickey's family for now. For now, I'll leave it alone for now. There's still, I think, like one more good, interesting story about his brother and his wife, but like that doesn't happen for a while, so they get a respite. That being said, I can still say whatever the fuck I want, however the fuck I want, whenever the fuck I want, as long as I'm not spilling y'all's names and addresses out there for everybody in the world to know. Got that? Are we clear now? Can I let this part go? Okay. So back to story time. Listen, for all of Mickey's faults and as much as I've pissed him off, he actually took really good care of me for years. For years, Mickey supported me in well, I mean, I made money too, and I did make money too, but he took very good care of me. Mickey had met a sugar daddy named Nick. You like this one, don't you, Mickey? Bring back memories? Your old buddy Nick? Anyway, Mickey had met a man named Nick. Nick had a thing for Mickey. Nick was also a very wealthy gay man who liked hanging out at Le Roundup, and he liked hanging out, well, actually, he liked hanging out all over the French Quarter, honey. He would like dangle his money. That's what Nick liked. Nick liked going around to the bars, dangling his money in everybody's faces, showing them that he had it, being a big show off. But at the end of the day, Nick sent a lot of money into my household, honey. Well, all the money Nick put in Mickey's pockets, Mickey brought right home to me. And it got spent on me. He can hate me now, but he was loving me then, baby. You were loving me then, baby. So, anyway, while Mickey is doing all of this, taking care of me with Nick and all of that, which, you know, later on we'll get into some of the things Mickey did with Nick, because I know Mickey. I know. I know about Nick's little parties with the hustler boys in the backs of the limousines. I know what he liked to watch y'all do. Anyway, we'll get to that on another day, y'all. I mean, let's save some fun, shall we? So, while all this is going on, all this aside, this is 1996. Me and my friend Felina are still planning to hold the Miss Gay North Shore pageant. No one had ever held that pageant before, so we decided to have it. We registered the trademark. We got our business license. We got our federal tax number. We did the whole 9 yards. We had a partnership contract drawn up, registered and everything. Like me, her, and another friend of ours, John, who we called Joan Day. Yeah, John had joined with me and Felina, and together, the three of us had Shane Gender Productions. My stage name was Jamie Gender. Jamie Gendron, Jamie Gender. Get it? So that was my stage name. Felina was Felina Colby Shane. So together it was Shane Gender Productions. Now we had gone to the North Shore to a little bar called Billy's where we were going to hold Miss Gay North Shore. We were there to talk to the owners, Chuck and Bill, who were two gay guys that owned the club. You know, Bill was a nice enough guy. Chuck was an annoying little queer. Just an annoying little queer. Anyway, Chuck was annoying, like beyond annoying, y'all. Anyway, Felina and I go to their club and we're talking to them about all the plans for the pageant. Chuck and Bill have a houseboy, a very, very cute houseboy, okay? Their houseboy, while Felina is talking numbers with Chuck and Bill, their houseboy is like, "Psst, psst," to me. He gets my attention. He's like, Jamie, come see what Chuck and Bill got me. And I see Chuck look, but Chuck didn't say anything. So the boy said, come see what they got me. So we go out to the parking lot. They had gotten him a beautiful Mustang, gorgeous Mustang. So he asked me to smoke a joint with him in the car. So we get in the car. We're smoking a joint. The next thing I know, his hand's on my thigh, working its way north. And I look up, and there's his sugar daddy, Chuck, in the bar, looking out the window, dead at us in the car, busted. And if y'all want to know what happens next, honey, y'all know the routine. Be here next time, and I will too. I love you all. I love you all for watching, and I love you for the comments. I will talk to you later. Bye, y'all.